We're back to basics today with a cardio core workout. Get your dynamic warm-up going, and I'm just going to briefly talk to you a little bit about our setup today. I just did a real basic cardio core for those people that are just starting their fitness journey. And I'm sort of going to show them with this workout, when you keep working, this is the kind of cardio core workout that you can accomplish after you've spent some time in your fitness journey. So our timing today is going to be 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. I've got 5 sets for you. And you guessed it, there's a cardio and a core exercise in every set. We're going to be going back and forth in an A-B format. In doing so, going through these 5 sets is going to take us about 15 minutes. I'm going to go through this workout with you twice, so that's going to give us a half-hour cardio core workout. As usual, with all of our workouts, you can customize this the way you would like. You can go through each set 4 times, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, and then move on to the next set. You can go through this whole workout the way we're going to do it at 15 minutes, 3-4 times. So you use this workout however it best suits you. I'm going to give you the fundamentals here to get her done. So finish up your dynamic warm-up, and I'm going to get you started with our first set. 2 exercises in set 1. Bent leg crunch. My legs are bent at a 90. My lower back is pressed into the ground. One arm is extended straight out to my side. The other arm is behind my head just for support. I'm coming up, trying to get my elbow to the outside of that opposite knee and down. And when I come down, I want you to open all the way up. In other words, let me show you from this side. I come up. I want that elbow to come all the way back down to neutral position. So I'm completely opening up, decompressing, and compressing. When I come up, I'm coming up to that knee. That knee is not coming to me. A way to train yourself to do that is have these feet against a wall so that you're coming up to that knee and not bringing that knee to you. If your feet are on the wall, you're going to know if you pull those feet off the wall whether or not you're doing that in the proper manner or not. And we're going to start it off with a bang here with the burpee, okay? Go down, even kick back, back up, jump and land soft. If that's too much for you, I'm simply going down, step back, step back, step up to a stand. Clap and do it again, all right? So there's levels from the stepping burpee to the jumping burpee. You find the place that works for you. 30-15. You don't need anything but a mat, and even if you don't have a mat, you can get this done. I've got the timer behind me set up at red and green. I don't know if you can see it. It's the best I can do. Obviously, the red is our break. The green is our work. I don't know if that helps you to have a visual, but I thought we'd give it a try this time. So let me get the timer started for our first set here. All right, let's get our bent leg crunches going. We're going to do one side one round, the other side the other round. Remember, come up to that knee. Don't bring that knee down to you, and make sure you open up completely at the bottom. So you go from completely decompressed to compressed core work here. Good. Break. Let's get to those burpees, whether you're doing the step version or the jump version. Core is tight and engaged. Here we go. Let's get that heart rate going. Start us off with the bang, as Cindy and I always say. with these. Kick those feet back so that they land at the same time. That's what we mean by that even kickback, not one and then the other. That's gonna mess with your lower back too much. So nice even kickback. Land nice and soft on your jump. Excellent. Bent leg, other side here. So I'm going to my other knee. For me, that's my left knee this time. Here I go, up to my knee, down and open up. Recover your breathing here. You control the tempo on all of our exercises. That's your control button, so to speak, with this cardio core workout. How fast or slow you do any of these workouts, whether it's the core or the cardio, will affect your heart rate. Burpees or step out burpees. Here we go. Even kick back, tight core, land soft. Stay with me. We're almost done here with set one. Bravo. Set two exercises. We're going to be down into a plank. For set two, I want you to think about shoulders being stacked over your elbows. I've got my feet together back here, nice tight core, and I'm doing a hip tap. Tap, rainbow up and over, tap, rainbow up and over. I want to really engage our obliques here. If that's too much, just hold either a low plank or a high plank for our 30 seconds. Everything you just need to remember is stacked with your plank, okay? Core options, high knees. I want them high, okay? Let's engage that core with our cardio as well. Get them as high as you can. Or high knee skip, or march and reach. Those are your levels of cardio. Let me get the timer going and we'll get started with our plank hip taps. Here we go. You pick your version of this core exercise here. Tight core, rainbow up and over, shoulders over my elbows. Good. If you can't get down to tap the ground on your hip taps, that's fine. Get as low as you can. I'm rolling back and forth on my toes. Nice job. We're up. March and reach, high knee skips, high knees. Try to get those knees as high as you can on these. I hold my hands here, my core is tight, and I'm trying to drive those knees as high as I can get them. Use your at-home mirror here and look at yourself. How high can you get those knees? Stay with me. Break. Woo! Back to our planks. High knees get me every time. And for added insult, Cindy likes to turn them into climbing ladders, where you also have to get your arms in it. High knees are enough for me. Remember, rainbow up and over here. Don't drop those hips. Try to get your breathing back into a rhythm. Break. March and reach. High knee skips or high knees. Tight core. Here we go. Let's finish. Set 2 with a bang. Good. Get them up. Get them up. Core is tight. Give me a good tempo if you're doing march and reach or high knee skips. Done. Set 3, our 2 exercises are that pistol toe touch. Remember with these, I start with straight legs, pressing my lower back into the ground. I clasp my hands, sort of making that gun motion with my fingers. I reach for the center of my feet with a pause, getting those shoulders off the ground, and I reach to the outside ankle with a pause. We're gonna go center right one round, center left the other round. And our cardio with these, or with this set, is the jump squat. Booty back, chest proud, jump and land soft. Or modified jump squat, or mountaintop squats, okay? So, once again, always giving you levels of modification for everything. You choose the direction you want to go here in set 3, and I'll get the timer going for us. Pistol squat, or pistol toe touch rather. Pistol squats is a whole thing other entirely. All right, center, right ankle. Center, right ankle. Try to pause a little bit at the top with these. Good, just lifting those shoulders off the ground. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible and keep them at a 90-degree angle to your torso. Break. Mountaintop, modified jump, or jump squat here. I've got to watch my head space. Remember, bend at the legs, not hinge at the hip. Land soft. Tempo here. There's a much faster tempo than what I've got going here, but I'm talking, so if you're doing mountaintop, I need a faster tempo for sure. Bend those legs. Land soft. Nice. Pistol toe touch, other side. For me, it's the left side. Straight legs. Here we go. Center, left. Center, left. With a little bit of a pause. Keep those legs straight. Get your breathing back into a rhythm if you can, which is hard when we're using our core, but do your best. Break. Last 30 seconds here. Mountaintop, modified, or jump squats. I won't be able to talk. Warning. Woo. Here we go. Land soft. Try to get me some air under those feet if you're jumping. Look in your mirror. Reach overhead. And try not to hit the ductwork. Good. Land soft. Quads are burning. That's good. Another set down. Set 4. If you have a light weight, grab it for both the cardio and the core in this set, if you want. We are going to do the lat pull over with the leg lift here. So I start with my legs straight up in the air, and I'm holding that weight end to end with my arms straight overhead. Here are your options. As I lower those legs, straight arms come behind my head, and I lift back up to center. Core and lats here. I love it, okay? Keep those arms as straight as possible. The minute you start to bend those, it's not so much lats as it is tricep. So try to keep them as straight as possible as you lower that. The whole time, I'm pressing my lower back into the ground. Now, head can be up or down. Up to you on this one. It's your comfort level. If lowering 2 legs is too much, you're going to lower one at a time. If that's still too much, bend them and tap those heels. All right? So that's our core. Our cardio is that jack press. I got to find space. So I'm holding one weight end to end. Your other option is the Cindy version, which has them pressing to the sides of your head, okay? Either way, they're going straight overhead and not in front of you. Right overhead. Draw that line up from the floor to the ceiling, and you stay in that line as you're pressing, okay? I start with it here at my chest. When I go out in my jack, I press it up. Press, 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 okay? If the jump is too much, I'm trying to do this without kicking anything, then just lift that leg side to side. Both of these can be done, weight or no weight, up to you. All right, if you need more time to recover here, hit pause now. If not, let me get the timer started and let's get going with our lat pull over leg lifts. Okay, lat pull over leg lift. Everything starts right overhead. You decide which version you're gonna do here. I gave you options, so you decide which one's gonna work for you. Because we're moving arms and legs here, you can get a cardio effect from this depending on your tempo. Press those legs, lower back into the ground. My hips are popping like crazy here. Break. The jack press, 1 or 2 weights with a jump or with the leg lift. I'm gonna move my kettlebell here. 4, here we go. Right overhead, straight overhead. Right, that line that goes to the ceiling. I don't know if you noticed, but in the videos, there are times I move things around for a little Where's Waldo moment. There are a couple young people that watch that I play that game with. So there's been something that was in the shot, now it's out of the shot. See if they're paying attention. If you're wondering, those of you that are like, what's happening? Maybe some of you aren't as visual. Right, I don't know what you're talking about. Either way, it's a little Where's Waldo game I play with some of our clients. Here we go. Good. Straight arms, straight legs, or one leg at a time, or bent legs. Weight or no weight, your call. We're trying to work those lats and our front abdominal area simultaneously. Break, jack press. Okay, here we go. Here, I'll show you. I'll do 2 weights to give you the Cindy version here. if I can do it without hitting the ceiling or anything else. That's my problem. Straight overhead. Or you're doing this with a leg lift. I've literally painted myself into a corner here. One set to go. Well done. Fifth set here. I'm going to be using 2 light weights. Again, you can or you cannot. Up to you. We're going to be doing that squat with a rotational press here. So I start with those weights racked right at my shoulders. They're actually touching the top of my shoulders. Once again, I never want them coming out in front of you. So you can kind of hold them against your chest like this, your call, whatever's comfortable for you. But we're gonna go down into a nice squat, booty back, chest stays proud. When I come up, I'm turning on that foot and at the same time pressing straight overhead. Again, not out here, straight overhead. Down, this is slow-mo, and press, okay? The squat with the rotational press. And nice and easy, as we always want to do, let's give our lower back some love with bird dogs. Touch, reach with the paws, opposite arm and leg, keep that neck neutral, all right? Let's pair those 2 for our 5th set. I'm gonna get the timer going. Okay, grab my weights, start them racked here at the shoulder, squat, rotational press, squat, rotational press. Sorry. The more bend you get in your legs, the higher the heart rate. The shallower your squat, the lower the heart rate. So if you're going shallower in your squat, you need to give me a little more of a tempo with these. Break, bird dogs. Those are an excellent low impact cardio though. Good to pull out in your arsenal as something that requires no jumping. Here we go. Bird dog. We're going to do one side one round, other side the other round, because you all know me. It's simpler than switching halfway. And it's a bird dog. It's not awful. It's a nice stretch. Let's just stick to one side. The challenge for me is remembering the side. Break. Squat with the press. Here we go. A lot of banging around when I work out in the basement. Booty back, bend those legs, whoop, press with rotation, but it's still straight overhead. So my core is tight the whole time. Believe it or not, this is also a core exercise. So I don't feel so guilty about the bird dogs. I'm kidding, I love bird dogs. So, squat, press with rotation, straight overhead. Bend those legs if you can. Break. Bird dog other side. Oh boy. I think I'm doing my right leg this time. Shoulders over wrists, neutral neck. Touch and extend with the paws. Get your breathing back into a nice rhythm. Now, this was one time through. I told you I would go through it with you again. I lied. Totally forgot I gotta get my daughter to basketball. So, hit rewind. Break, hit rewind, go through this one more time, and you've got a 30-minute workout, okay? Or, as I said before, you can customize it however you want. Go A, B, A, B, A, B. For, hit each exercise you know what I mean, 4 times in each set before you move on. Or just use this 15-minute as a starter if you want to do a strength day one day. It's an easy one to pull out, gets your heart rate up just like that, it gets you ready to roll. So lots of ways to use this very basic cardio core, but I just, as I said, wanted to show those beginners what they're going to be working up to as their fitness journey progresses. So bravo, proud of you. Thanks for sticking with me. Hit it another time, and you've got a good half-hour workout here. See you next time.